The Focal Point, Episode 3, Lalapansi, the Ghost Town. Lalapansi is a small village in the Midlands province in Zimbabwe. It straddles the Great Dyke, a mineral-rich geological formation that runs from the northeast of Zimbabwe to the southwest through the center of the country. The distance from Lalapansi to Zimbabwe's capital Harare is approximately 191 kilometers. Built around the chromium mining business, the largest mines were operated by London Rhodesia Company, which has since given up its stake, and the Zimbabwe Alloy and Steel Company, which is largely dormant. Starting in the 1990s, the independent miners have been mining the chrome largely in open-cast operations, which have left open pits and many artificial mountains made from the spore heaps of waste rock.
Hatingati risk yongopinda mburi muya waibata nechitoshandiro mhuri yedu umwe munhu vazosvika pamusoro doti dzura gumba nderedu koisuma yuti redu ndiri
chima ndiye kungoti tiwane makombo edi kuchira soma yuti tiwane makombo ayo kuchira tito zvedu tisave nokungoshandira posi tiwane upfumo huri nayo tishandewo zvakanaka pasina musimba
ndakana kompresa excavator zvokushandisa mugulu
tichirova mahora kuitira kuti zvikunze kubuda kuromu yacho zvakanaka fasta
taitonetseka kuti tochemerani vaibata mwangu taitonetseka tochemerani but bowa totenda mwari ane vanhu vake rambai makadarwa nemutemo.
This has led to environmental problems as they are largely unregulated. Very little land reclamation has taken place and mined out areas have been simply abandoned. Today, the chromium mining is again being operated by big companies, and 70% of Zimbabwe's chromium mining is owned by two companies, Zim Alloy and Zimasco. Large bulldozers are brought in to dig and rip up areas of the ground to expose the chromium-rich rock lying just below the surface. Local laborers break up the rocks with the picks by hand and lay it out in pegged-out piles that are measured amounts. Trucks belonging to big companies then collect the piles, and the workers are paid for the amount they have dug. Then the ore is removed for processing. Most of the chromium mining in Zimbabwe is open cast. There is very little regulation enforced and no reinstatement of the land afterwards, which is left scarred by the process and also left polluted. The majority of the chromium ore deposits are along the Great Dyke in Mutora Shanga, Chegutu, Kadoma, Kwekwe, and Lalapansi. More recently, smaller independent miners have accounted for larger volumes of the ore to leave the area. This has led to environmental problems as they are largely unregulated. More recently, smaller independent miners have been accountable for larger volumes of the ore leaving the area. This has led to environmental problems as they are largely unregulated. Lalapansi has one post office, one police station, 3 clinics, 1 railway station, 2 primaries, and 1 secondary school. It has also been used as a dormitory town for the Sino-Zimbabwe Cement Company about 20 kilometers west. However, since the commodity price collapse of the 1990s, it has largely become a ghost town. Wow. Okay.
Crazy.